Hi Collective, I hope you're doing well, and if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for trusting me. Let me just remind you that I've activated a promotion for you if you want to join a membership on Patreon, where you have access to exclusive extended readings, and you'll find in this description box of this video, you'll find the details of the code you can use in the next, you have 5 more days, if I have calculated it correctly. And now let's see who is in your energy. Maybe somebody came towards you, or maybe try to have something with you, but they were in like lustful energy, while you were very honest, like something like pure, or with pure intentions, or maybe you wanted something. Yeah, this is somebody who distracted you from real love, who I'm hearing like they didn't have time for healing. So this is somebody who didn't want to heal. Maybe they were arrogant towards this, maybe they're changing their view right now. We will clarify this, let's see more. Maybe they want to change something. Yeah, this is somebody who was non-committal, maybe now wants to change their ways, or somebody else is doing that. Somebody else wants to maybe you want to commit, or maybe you have had some sort of maybe non-committal ways of, maybe you didn't want to commit to anyone or something like that. Or maybe you didn't want to commit because you didn't have the right opportunity, or what was presented to you wasn't good enough. So you maybe, I'm hearing that you maybe like step back or something like that. This is what I'm getting. Like you wanted to proceed, but then you saw something or heard something or experienced something, and then you started tracing your steps or something like that. And I'm getting like somebody going backwards, something like that. Maybe you withdrew your energy. You didn't meet somebody who would be your true destined partner, divine partner, and you didn't want to commit to just anyone, or this is your energy right now. Too many cards, I'm not going to be able to take all of these cards. Let me just take a look. Maybe you decided to cut cords. Let's see, let's clarify a little using tarot. Who was this person who was in a lustful energy, or maybe superficial, or maybe sexual energy, strictly sexual energy, or something like that? Maybe was superficial and didn't want to go into depths or something like that, or maybe withdrew when there was supposed to be some sort of depth, and served just as a distraction, as a time-wasting energy, time waster, and you had to defend yourself. So you weren't typically defending yourself, but you were guarded against that sort of energy, and you wanted to move on from that, something like that. You didn't want to take the bait, you didn't want to proceed, you wanted something real, and this wasn't enough, or something like that. Or this is something that you're experiencing right now. Maybe this is something that you have been experiencing, and you're very guarded against these kind of energies. You're very like detecting them, and you're cutting things off quickly as soon as you see that somebody's wishy-washy, something like that. Somebody is doing something that isn't clear enough, or they're just talking, not doing anything. Sweet talker I'm hearing, but you don't accept that. And this is, maybe somebody will come towards you in a different energy, but maybe you're careful. Yeah, somebody is coming towards you, offering the cup. Let's see, who is this person? Who is this person who wants to come towards you and offer something? Or yeah, somebody who is not with somebody, or maybe wasn't Camille before or not Camille right now. Maybe didn't want to commit to anyone just like you and wanted something new, something special, something different, something unordinary or extraordinary or something like that. This is what I'm getting. Maybe they see you as like somebody like that who is extraordinary and different. Tell me more about this. Maybe this is changing. I'm feeling like the climate is changing, so maybe the seasons are changing. Somebody's grieving something, or somebody's sad about you for some reason, or they didn't get over you. Somebody didn't get over you. Maybe they're sorry. This person who didn't commit, who lost their chance, and now they're regretting that, or yeah, they were too non-committal or too in lasting energy or sexual energy, player energy in this commitment or this connection or this relationship. It seems like divine counterpart, but this person ruined it. So maybe you felt that you were just right, but this person didn't treat it properly. Yeah, they betrayed you, and you ended that. You spoke their truth. You made your peace or something like that. Let me see. I think that you came into this relationship with pure intentions. You didn't want it to be over, but you had to do it, maybe to save yourself in a sense, in a way, like to maybe mental health, to preserve your mental health. You just took a leap of faith and took your happiness elsewhere. You focused on your growth, your spirituality, you followed your intuition, and you are now waiting on your looking at your accomplishments and you have done whatever you have done, and you're getting some sort of different communication right now. Maybe this is a different kind of approach when people come towards you. Somebody who really wants to communicate with you. Who is this person who wants to communicate with the collective? The collective, who is this? Who is this? Who is this who wants to communicate with you? What they want to tell you? Who is this person? Somebody who wanna jump from their chair. This is what I'm getting. Like very anxious to talk to you or nervous. On the edge of their seat. That's what I'm getting. Somebody who was wise, became wise when they went through a lot of things, like a lot of maybe hard times in life, a lot of maybe abandonment or being left out in the cold or not having the support and having to do everything by themselves. Somebody who maybe builds a lot of things by themselves, didn't have anyone to help them or something like that. They were maybe alone or felt isolated. This can be also your energy. They might be similar to you. This is, you were actually hurt by the juggler. Somebody who, I'm getting that like they played with your heart. This is how you said this, how you understood this, even though maybe this wasn't the intention. Maybe the intention was to protect themselves, but they ended up playing with your heart. This is how you understood that. And you had to walk away. Maybe they even walked away to preserve themselves. Maybe they found a way to walk away before you walk away or something like that. Or maybe they surprised you by walking away. Or maybe you surprised them. You have to see how it resonates. You walked away from a commitment and you saw this as 10 of Cups, which was ruined by something toxic. And this was a rude awakening for somebody. It might be for you, it might be for this person. I'm not sure for who it is. You'll have to see how it resonates. You'll know your story better than I do, but you know what resonates. Take it as it resonates. Don't fit it in. Don't make it fit ever. It should only validate how you're already feeling. You maybe broke this off, or maybe this is something about unstable family, or somebody didn't have a stable family or didn't have a family, or this was a broken home, quote unquote broken, or something like that. Or maybe this connection, somebody gave to more people or was giving you crumbs, something like that. One of these things, or maybe both. Yeah, they actually were in too playful energy, player energy, not playful, player, but I said playful, whatever. Maybe they were immature. This is why I'm hearing playful. They were too in. Maybe they were all only after the distraction, only after something superficial, only after I don't know, somebody who would be an easy prey, easy target, somebody who doesn't make them do anything, who just gives themselves or something like that. Maybe they were hiding their affairs. This person. When you move to calmer waters with somebody else, actually more than one people want to move on with you, hoping that you will be moving to calmer waters with them. This can be one energy, but very stable energy. If this is one energy, this is very good. And this is somebody who is very good in material, but also emotional bandwidth. Also very, very... This is somebody who is both, I'm getting hardworking, but also very like in their emotions about you. This can be healing for you if you choose this connection. I think that this will be somebody who reciprocates your earth angel energy. Let me see what else, if there's anything else. Maybe you're facing some sort of delays or obstacles on your way and you had to fight them off, you had to push through even though there were interruptions. This is what I'm getting from this energy. Maybe delays, interruptions, obstructions, resistance. You're now in the Empress energy, divine feminine energy. Maybe it doesn't matter with the... It's not related to gender, so it can be any gender. You can be now in the receiving energy and you're receiving all your blessings. So somebody here didn't move on from you. I'm hearing that some of you feel like you're not moving anywhere, but that's not the truth. Your shifts are coming in. You just gotta be patient to receive them. The good karma is on their way because you were doing your job. You were diligent, hardworking, honest, in integrity. Yeah. So you call judgment. Somebody's worried. Let me see who. Who is this person? You're worried about you have waited a long time for your manifestations, and this is why you're worried. But the stability is coming. You're worried about that. You're feeling like you're waiting for so long, but it's coming. Keep the hope. Keep the hope. You have healed enough, or you're on that way. It will be different for each of you because you're on different timelines, but you have done enough. And also, besides new beginning in something, let's say material, also there's one in love. Somebody will be offering their cup to you, their love. Somebody who wants to move on with you, who doesn't want you to move on, but maybe they see you moving on. This is somebody who's a little in their head over communication or over either apology or maybe confession or just something new with you that they want. This is somebody who thinks overthinks, but actually they want something stable with you, even to build a legacy with you. They want to fight for you. And when this person arrives, somebody in your past will experience a tower. It can be this person who was a distraction, who acted as distraction and also was very distracted by the options. Give me something else. What else? This is somebody who put you in third party and juggled your energy. They were giving the attention and recognition to somebody else, and this felt you were left, felt you were like you're left down in the cold, like you were alone, abandoned, because they did that. But this person did it to protect themselves. They were in page energy at that time. Yeah, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, they were guarded against commitment. They didn't want to commit. They didn't want the real relationship. They didn't want to build or something. Yeah, third party. This is what they did. This person kept their options open, included somebody else. Maybe they wanted to make you jealous or hoping that you're going to fight for them. But actually, they ended the opportunity to get the ultimate fulfillment, and you were their wish fulfillment. Maybe they were I'm getting something garbage. I don't know why, but I'm getting that they were very rough, very with what they said. I don't know what they did. They were very fearful and very in their toxic energy. I don't know. They overburdened you. Now they may be overburdened with your new beginnings. They don't want you to get the ultimate fulfillment with somebody else. They don't want that. This is somebody who liked to be in control a lot, and they were too maybe rigid, too controlling, but not controlling over you. It's person wants to be in control, right? So it feels like they're controlling you, but they are losing the control. That's the problem with this person. Also, there's a deeper insecurity. This is what happened there. This is what was the problem, because they were ruled by that insecurity. They weren't ruling like they should have, like being in the Emperor or Empress energy, that flip it and reverse it. They were in this insecure energy, something very, very, I don't know, like they don't have their proper power, like they are somehow felt weak when they were maybe, when they wanted to be, if they were supposed to be vulnerable with you, then if they will see it as weakness or something that they should avoid, like this is not okay, I should be in the like powerful, strong, I don't know, something like that. This is what I'm getting from this energy. They lost the chance. Maybe they thought that you'll see them as more important if other people were attracted to them, but maybe they were floating on your energy, because your magnetic energy, they were, because you feed them like love, you give them attention, so they are growing from that, and then they of course they start attracting good things, and they think it's about the energy, but it isn't about the energy, not just the energy. So they gave you too little to the very attractive person who is magnetic, who is, very confident, and they try to, I don't know, like, they try to, maybe they try to make you work for it. That's what I'm getting, like giving you a little so that you would be taking the bait and working even more, hoping that you're gonna get more from them. If you were to put even more effort in this you retract it. So this is what I'm getting. This is what you did. Yeah, so you you let go of something. You're even giving them the power, in a sense that you didn't want to maybe argue, fight. You didn't want to, let me see, you maybe let them talk. Maybe you didn't want to give them maybe there was, I don't know, too much audacity for this person. Maybe you didn't want to give them anything. Maybe you didn't want to, maybe you even wanted to allow them to think you're weak, like you're not gonna fight because there's something there. Yet they ruined the chance for wish fulfillment. This is like the misery, like misery loves company. They brought their own misery. I think that they feel defeated, overwhelmed, overburdened, overpowered, and scared, this person. And you're protected, and they could have been protected with you. And when they did what they did, they lost their protection. I think that they were arrogant. Maybe this person is changing right now, because I saw the arrogant in reverse. So it might be this. Let me take it to the extended, and I'll see it over there if this is what is happening for you. If this is somebody returning a new energy. If you want to follow me there, follow the link in the description box to join me on Patreon. Just be careful if you're an iPhone user. I wrote down the instruction for you so that you don't pay excessive amount that won't go to this channel. To me, it will go to Apple. If you want to, you can. But as I can see, many people do know about that they should use a different way. I don't know. You can check it out. And if this works for you, let me know. You can do as you wish. It's not on me to tell you what to do, but you can check it out. if you don't know, and or look it up online if my description, my explanation isn't enough for you. Otherwise, if you're staying here, engage with the channel so I can pick a better energy and deliver more specific messages that will be sounding like your story, even though always keep in mind that these are collective readings and you have to use your discernment, intuition to recognize if it's your reading or it's not, if it's you have resistance, if you have the desire to not typically argue with the reading, but you know this is not your reading, then move on and wait for another one, or keep scrolling on YouTube, or I don't know, you can watch my channel, you can find different readings, you listen to those who are inviting for you, calling you. And in the extended I will be clarifying arrogant in reverse, time for healing in reverse, and this divine love. Let's see if we're gonna get more about that. If you wanna follow me, I've already told you how you can do it, and otherwise I'm sending you love and I'll talk to you later.